Hi Aquarius, welcome to your mid-October 2018 monthly readings. Yours cut off. I tried to press pause and I ended up hitting stop. So this is going to be quick, hopefully. Yours is going to be done separate. So it's the Eight of Emotion. It says you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life, in your heart. You know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out the magical new life. She's kind of got a mischievous look on her face, like ooh, look at that. It's it's basically what I'm getting, Aquarius, is you already know what the next step is. Now, you've already envisioned something, and this is confirmation about taking action towards it. So for some of you guys, the card says, it's about moving or changing your careers. Some of you guys, I feel like it could even be at a really long distance. And that doesn't surprise me with the North Node moving into Cancer. There's going to be changes in that manner happening. But it seems kind of like, for you guys, what I'm getting is those of you who watch my channel, you know I bring up The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. But uh, it feels like when in Lord of the Rings, uh, when the wizard comes to the door and knocks on the Hobbit's door, he's been chosen for an adventure, and it kind of seems like the universe is got some surprises for you, opportunity wise. You might have been chosen for an adventure. It sounds odd, but that's what I'm getting, you guys. Uh, Initiate other important changes is coming through too. So if that's like to do with your health, a new health regimen, uh, being more scheduled, more organized, okay, or any ideas that you have, you want to nurture them. Okay, so anything that you're thinking about changing or creating or doing, or a place you want to go, something you want to try, whether it's a new hobby, like, you could be 40, 50, you want to play, maybe, go, if you played baseball a lot as a kid, or basketball or soccer, and you want to go on a team, doing something like that, getting into it, like, because later on down the road, you could end up being a coach, for a soccer team, or, softball. Okay. I almost get the sense like you're going to be given signals, and like signs and synchronicities, pointing you to the way or in the direction that you need to go. Okay. And you have a hand here protecting you, like on your shoulder, like, so you're protected and guided, like somebody's got your back, in whatever you believe in, universe, spirit, God, life. I actually got Cher stuck in my head because there was a viewer who left a comment about Cher in the air sides. So I've had Cher stuck in my head all day. Her two songs, but that's not the songs that I'm hearing. The one that I'm hearing, and I'm gonna have to listen to now, is "Strong Enough" by Cher. So that could have some meaning to you guys. Uh, and it's weird because in the airside readings, I was getting like Gemini's message was like connected with Libras, and Libras was connected with Aquarius, and so like perhaps yours is connected. Like, that viewer leaving that comment triggered me to hear two of Cher's songs all day. One of them was Believe, and the other one was I can't even think of that song now because the Strong Enough song is like playing in my head. And that one wasn't, I didn't think of that one at all when I read the comment, but it just came through when I was looking at the card. The other song was, oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. 1 second, that's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna push pause. The other song was If I Could Turn Back Time. It's weird. I can't remember that. Like when I'm doing the reading, my mind is blank when I do these. But I was actually singing that song all day today at work. And there's these two guys I work with. We were all singing Cher today. It was hilarious. And then they broke out into the Bee Gees. And one of the guys can really do a good a Bee Gees impression where he was hitting those high notes like Whitney Houston. Where I was quite impressed. Follow your heart. So I'm seeing creativity because I'm seeing water and a fish. So that could have to do with like Pisces, something astrologically in the time frame of when it's going to have some importance to do with Pisces, or perhaps in Pisces season. But also I'm getting, like I am seeing, because I see in the water, that's creativity, so that's art, and art comes in many forms. Okay, like food can be art if you're a chef, or a baker, or so this is like entering competitions. Okay, if you're a baker, entering a competition. If you draw, well, it's like an artist, like a painter, getting your paintings out there. A dancer, okay, that's also creativity. Or it's like a business idea, something like that. If you're dwelling on something, definitely don't worry. You've heard me say it before, worrying is praying to the devil. Okay, your fears are heard and your prayers are heard, so you want to ensure that the energy you're feeding is positive. But I am seeing a fish uh, in water, like going like deep, but it's like the fish has come up now. Where so it's like you may have ascended, like you've done some work on yourself, and now you're surfacing, and it's like it's time to progress forward, is what I'm getting. All right, there we go. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, you guys. It says flowering. This is perfect with your card. Okay? And flowering takes time. That's interesting because I said water, right? You got to water a flower in order to nurture it. It starts as a seed. It's got to develop the roots into the ground. It starts to surface through the dirt and come out of the dirt, and its stem is growing, you know, and once the stem is strong, then the flower will start to bloom. Okay? So it's like you guys are in a blooming phase. You know, this is talking about being really practical and grounded. The Queen of Wands, or I don't know why I was going to say the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of, I was looking at these things here, and they remind me of like fire. Actually, a tornado, really. But it's the color of fire. So you may need to be action-oriented in the Queen of Pentacles way, whether you're male or female, which means you really got to get grounded and practical about things in the everyday to-day realm, okay, in the material sense. Material meaning like tangible, what you can touch. So that's like, you know, health, taking care of your health, going for hikes if you enjoy hiking. But this is making the changes, okay? So it's like deciding, because it's going to affect you in the material realm. So changing your diet, that starts every day. You got to do that, right? It's something that you're touching and you're doing, okay? It's also finances, perhaps you have to change, or moving, okay? It's nurturing, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is quite nurturing, but in a tangible, touching, what you can see way, all right? They're doers as well. They're not the most emotional, but they show you how they care with practicality, okay? But this is talking about you. You need to be doing this with yourself, practically applying things that are going to create change. And they would have to do with here, like what we went over with in the card. All right, you guys, these are just going to be, it's just quick and brief. And yours is longer than I think a lot of other people's. So hopefully this helped you out. Namaste, and I will talk to you next month. Ciao for now.